But I'm sure that sometime within the next week or so, there's going to be another poll, and we'll be able to discuss it further. Maybe something will come out this weekend. We could even discuss it on Monday as part of Monday's show, if nothing
else comes up,
earth-shattering, turns up in the news. Oh, by the way, speaking of, I guess you heard about the jury vote in Colorado for that guy Holmes.
Yeah, he's getting life.
He's getting life because they couldn't agree on the death penalty.
Well, that's a tough thing.
Well, it has to be unanimous, which means that all it would take is one person to say no.
Yeah.
So look,
was the guy sane or not?
Well, that's
sane?
his attorney was arguing that he really, even though the court threw out his insanity plea, they said he wasn't dealing with basically a full deck. Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, you go kill that many people.
Look, you walk into a movie theater with an automatic weapon and you fire 180 some odd shots and you kill 17 people. He wounded over almost 100. Okay. You're not exactly in your right mind when you do something like that.
But there was another shooting in Tennessee also. Luckily, nobody was killed. Except the assailant himself.
I have to bring up in Lafayette. No, you're talking about in the movie theater, right?
Yeah.
The guy was he was a woman hater, first of all, and he had mental health issues. He'd been in and out of the hospital 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay. And they killed him. But in Tennessee, it was Tennessee. The shooting at the recruitment station.
Yeah, but I was talking about the movie house.
I know.
Which is recent.
But it's my understanding, my friend sent me something, that Mabius, the Secretary of the Navy, is contemplating charges against the lieutenant commander who returned fire with his own personal weapon in defense of his men who were in there. Okay. Now, I don't agree with too many things that Alan West says, the former congressman from Florida, West Point graduate, staunch conservative.
Yep.
But I have news for you. I think it would be very wrong if they consider bringing this lieutenant commander up on charges, because there's a law on the books that says that even in these recruitment stations, these people are not allowed to be armed to defend themselves.
Exactly.
And, now the lieutenant commander had his own weapon. He had a right to carry. Okay, and he was just trying to fire back in self-defense. Okay. And I would say that, as liberal as I might tend to be, I don't think he did anything wrong. And I think it would be a great miscarriage of justice if they look to bring him up on any kind of charges.
I agree with you. We agree on something.
Well, we agree on a few things, But I tell you,
I agree that I'd like to get a caller in here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I basically with a few exceptions, when Felix broke in to say something, as he is entitled to. This is his show.
Well, Mark,
I've been going on for an hour and a half now.
Yeah, well, it's not. We haven't been on for an hour yet, so it's not an hour and a half. But I believe you've done a great job as an orator and a teacher. You showed your skills and your
it was.
Capabilities.
I tell you, the whole thing. It was the Jon Stewart Swan Song was very moving for me. I really did admire the job that he did, and I think he was very underrated Okay, and as far as the debate goes, I enjoyed watching it. Unfortunately, we have to wait till the middle or the end of September before we get the next debate.
All right, well, why don't we put something else that Jon Stewart's on? Let's see if it's anything good. The problem with these is these were just all done today, these tapes, and it's kind of hard to...
That's true. You know, Felix didn't have a chance to screen any of these things.
I am John Oliver, and let's all just acknowledge for a moment that this is weird. I'm John Oliver. Jon Stewart is still not here. He is currently living out a live-action Lord of the Rings role-playing experience deep in the New Zealand wilderness, where I believe that he is serving as Admiral of an Elvish Navy vessel. Jon Stewart is gone for the summer. I'm not actually supposed to say this, but someone got him pregnant. He's gone to a community for older men in a similar situation.
Ladies and gentlemen, I must apologize.
Stewart is off for the summer, performing a David Blaine-like stunt where he spends 90 straight days not hosting a talk show. Magic. Jon Stewart still not here.
This particular tape, ladies and gentlemen, is just breaking up awfully, and it's taken away from the value of the tape, so of the recording. So let's go see if we can find something else or figure out a way of oh, Dr. Mark said let's play a song instead. Well, since this is still a religious night, even though we're not talking religion tonight, why don't we do a song? Any ideas, anybody? Oh, I think I'm going to do something religious that we enjoy and that I haven't played for a while. All right, we're going to play first my favorite little short song, Pray Anytime. I hope you enjoy it.
Anytime, anywhere I can pray, and Jehovah will hear what I say. When each morning I wake, I remember to take just a moment to thank Him for this day, for the wonders I find on the way. In my mind, in my heart, I can pray, even when there's a crowd and I can't pray out loud. Still, Jehovah will hear me anyway. Anytime, anywhere, I can pray, and Jehovah will hear what I say. In the night, He will hear when I call. He is near. Anytime, anywhere, I can pray.
Alrighty, that was I Can Pray. Next thing we're going to do is I'm going to play some music from, if you haven't guessed it yet, iPluggers. Alright, let's go listen to something from iPluggers. Alright, let's go see what we got here. It's the performer is called Sarah Kerr. She's from the United Kingdom. And let's see what she's got here.
Every day we play our parts like actors on the stage. Both of us pretending nothing's wrong. We're just going through the motions, keeping up the century, when deep inside we know that love is gone. There's no easy way to say it's over. No, there's no easy way to say goodbye. Whatever words I choose, they're gonna break your heart. Whatever words I choose, they'll make you cry. Every day we ask ourselves, where did things go wrong? How did we allow the flame to die? We're just going through the motions, keeping up the century, because we're both too scared to say goodbye. There's no easy way to say it's over. No, there's no easy way to say goodbye. Whatever words I choose, they're gonna break your heart. Whatever words I choose, they'll make you cry. The love we had, it used to feel so right. Now we don't even kiss to say goodnight. There was a time when the morning came too soon, and now we fall asleep in different rooms. There's no easy way to say it's over. No, there's no easy way to say goodbye. Whatever words I choose, they're gonna break your heart. Whatever words I choose, they'll make you cry. There's no easy way to say it's over. There's no easy way to say goodbye. Whatever words I choose, they're gonna break your heart. Whatever words I choose, they'll make you cry. There's no easy way to say it's over. No, there's no easy way to say goodbye. Whatever words I choose, they're gonna break your heart. Whatever words I choose, they'll make you cry. With no direction when you came into my life. I was walking in the shadows, then you filled my world with light. When you smile, it's like the sun is shining. When you smile, my worries fade away. When you hold me close, the world stops turning. And now you're here, I'll cherish every day. To have found you, I thought love had passed me by, and I just can't explain this feeling that I'm feeling deep inside. When you smile, it's like the sun is shining. When you smile, my worries fade away. When you hold me close, the world stops turning. And now you're here, I'll cherish every day. Turn my life around, yeah. You're the one who lifts me up when I'm feeling down. You're the one I love forevermore. You're the soulmate that I've been searching for. When you smile, it's like the sun is shining. When you smile, my worries fade away. When you hold me close, the world stops turning. Now you're here, I'll cherish every